All right, we're gonna try to do this again. I'm in Act 2 right now, playing my character. Why does this game suck so bad? It's a cool name. We're in Act 2. We're at the one of the first bosses in Act 2. I'm doing a decent amount of damage, so the nerfs, they reverted a lot of the nerfs, dude. Like a lot of them. Like I'm like busting fools down. I mean, I guess, kind of. The grenades are doing a fuck ton of damage. That's pretty cool. Let's get some volume on this bad boy, though, huh? There we go. I like how it sounds like a shotgun. It's pretty sick. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Oh no, it's not the boss. What the fuck? Hey, what's up, Photon? How you doing, man? I don't think this is the right way. Is there anything in this thing? Oh, just a support gem? Is it a level 2, though? Oh, shit. No, it's not. It's probably just level 1 support gem. Doing a decent amount of damage, man. I'm just, oh shit, here we go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Well, the combat's always going to be slow. I think that's just how they intended to make the game. If you watch, I did a breakdown on Zizarin's interview. I just posted a video on it. And they want this game to be this slow. Every single time he asked them about movement speed, player speed, it was always like, He's just not trying to answer it, dude. You can tell, though, that there's there's friction between Mark and Jonathan. You can tell in the interview. I think that Mark disagrees with him a lot on the speed of the game. I really wish that they would bring up the old videos of how fast the game was when they were like teasing the game a few years ago. And what happened, why they slowed it down, whose decision was that. I wish that somebody would ask them about that. Probably won't happen, but it'd be nice to know. Because this shit is just such a goddamn slog, dude. It's like... It's like, dude, why? Why are they making this campaign feel so long? Big time, dude. There's a huge disconnect. And the other thing too is like a lot of the I don't know what you would say, like I don't know how to phrase it correctly, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, so he'll say one thing and it's just the exact opposite experience of like most of the players. He'll be like, oh well, you know, I'm going through the campaign and I don't ever have problems with finding loot, or I don't have problems with finding gear. And I'm like, dude, are they playing on the regular, like, they must be playing on like a developer client or something. They added a bunch of mechanics too to these bosses. I don't know if you noticed that, but they do a bunch of stuff that they weren't doing before, which is pretty wild actually. It doesn't make them any harder, it's just like new mechanics to learn. Damn, that almost killed me again, huh? Oh, look at that, I got an Exalt. Yeah, they're obviously buff, but the only way I was even able to get like decent damage though is I got somebody from my guild in PoE1 gave me some currency, dude, but I wasn't getting any currency drops whatsoever throughout this. I just got an Exalt right now, so I think that they buffed it a little bit, but on all three of the characters that I tried on here so far, I barely gotten shit. So unless I was given that, I wouldn't have any currency. I'm trying to hold out to do my my ascendancy. I'm gonna wait until I can get artillery ballista. It's just like everything in this game is set up to be so slow. Even just from the attacks, dude. Like, look how long the attacks take, right? Like, do. It's so slow. Even with like skill or action speed, I don't think it would be even better. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, that's big time, dude, because this is a gigantic project to fail. Like, do you know how much money went into making this game, Probably a lot. It's kind of a big deal, dude, making a video game. I think that ballistas count as totems, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. This is the other thing I don't like, dude. I don't like that you can't see... you can't see the skill gems before you... I don't think you can, at least. Let me double check on that. Oh, yeah, you can. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought you couldn't see them for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, here's the thing. Somebody mentioned before that they had some sort of like something happened with PoE1. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they were in a deficit. They said that the money from PoE2 early access sales brought them up to pretty much even to where they could function. And then so they're like, you know, they need to hit this one out of the fucking park. I don't think they have any bumper or buffer. But the thing that really confuses me, right, is how they thought that this game was going to be marketable to PoE1 players. Like, have they never played their own game? Like, it's so weird, dude. Like, the fact that this game is so slow is very, very confusing to me. Because there's a way to do it, dude. You can make a fast game with methodical combat and like engaging combat. If all the characters were buffed about, I'd say 20% movement speed probably, just as a baseline, this game would feel 1,000% better, dude. And I mean 1,000%. Just as a baseline, 20% movement speed. Ooh, that's a good question. I know that they're owned by Tencent. So whoever I'm assuming it's shareholders. I've never looked into the structure of the company, but maybe I should look that up and check it out. Why do you ask that? Just out of curiosity. Because they're like beholden to their shareholders or what? This is the other thing that's fucked, dude. They bought, so shareholders, it might be pressuring devs to make a certain... Oh, that's a good point. You know what it seems like, though? It just seems like Jonathan just hates PoE1. He always talks about that, like, PoE1 isn't where we want it to be, blah, 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 blah. He's always, like, bad-mouthing. Like, when it comes to, like, a game that he would want to develop, it does not sound like PoE1 is it at all. So he probably just wants to make something slower, and he's the lead. So, and that's probably why Chris Wilson stepped down. Is because they wanted to make he wanted to make a game that Chris Wilson did not want to make. I'm assuming that had a lot to do with it. But look, I can outrun the monsters right now. Look. Right? So does that mean that I need to be, then movement speed needs to be nerfed? Because look, I can outrun the monsters right now. So look at me outrun the monsters, dude. I'm optional combat. Optional combat. Look at this. Look at all this optional combat, dude. Damn, look at me go, dude. Optional. This is a stupid argument, dude. Optional combat. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I hate that gaslighting shit, dude, when developers do that. Or just anybody. Just in life. I hate when people try to gaslight me. It makes me mad. Like, really mad. Well, I'm hoping if they don't speed up the movement speed, at least speed the action speed up. At least the action speed. They don't have to do, they don't have to do, they don't have to buff it like 50% movement speed or anything like that, but they could definitely speed up the action speed. Especially on the warriors and shit. Dude, that shit is for the birds. Those big, long, like, swings. And I saw a clip on Reddit. This dude was trying to fight the Chimera, and he kept trying to perfect strike it, and it just kept flying away. And then he, like, perfect strike right after it left. It was just like, dude, how did they design this game? You know? It's kind of weird. You would think that, you know, I don't know, you just think that they would test that. I'll tell you what it seems like to me, dude. Here's my theory. My theory is that this game was a lot faster. It was just a lot faster. And then, because all the monsters, the map sizes, everything seems to be based around faster movement speed. And then at the very end, they're just like, somebody, you know, Jonathan or whoever had their way, and they just nerfed all the movement speed. That's what it seems like. And it seems like it happened at the very end. Decided to slow down the game for players. Oh, that's a good, yeah. I don't know. That's an interesting theory. I think we got all of them, right? No, we didn't, huh? This area is fucking ridiculous, dude. We have to hit these seals. It's not the biggest area, but there's like, if you go the wrong way, dude, you're just fucked. Oh, here we go. I found the other one. Now we can now we can use the checkpoints. Because the checkpoints don't really work that well on most of the maps. But let's kill this rare. Yay, we got a Regal Shard. The game looks so beautiful, dude, and it plays so good with the controller, and that I really appreciate because, you know, I'm getting a little bit older. I'm trying to save my wrists. I'm already on the computer all day for work and stuff, so it's like, it's really nice to have this. But the game looks, it looks beautiful, it just plays like dog shit. Like, I love the artwork, dude. I love the way the character screen looks. I love all that stuff. It's just enough to put you to sleep. Right, that's a good point. And you think that speeding this game up would cook them or what? Six more levels and hopefully we'll be able to get something going on here. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it. Oh, I could probably trade for them. A level, God damn, dude, 6 more levels. I have to waste some skill points here. I wonder, I don't think this game runs very well, dude, on any GPU, to be honest with you. because I know when the update launched initially, I had to turn down all of my graphics settings, dude, like way down to make it even run. It was like super choppy and like, but dude, it ran perfect all the way up until then, so I don't know what the fuck they did. They were probably trying to account for that bug, the NVIDIA bug or whatever it was, but... Yeah, no, that makes sense. But they did something to the graphics that really fucked this game up. Because it ran like absolute dog shit when I first logged back in. And my PC set, like, I don't have an old computer or an old graphics card. I have a 4070, dude, and it's a 4070 Ti. It's actually a decent graphics card. And I was really surprised that the game ran that poorly when we first booted it up. So I turned them all the way down, and then they did something to change it. I guess they did like a nerf to the changes that they had originally made for the graphics, but let's do incendiary shot. This dude's kind of hard to stun. Damn, that used to one-shot you. I don't know what happened. What'd they do? Yeah, so they nerfed a lot of these monsters, dude, because that used to just one-shot you right out the gate. If he hit you with the little fucking thing that like pushed his knife out, that used to just like one-shot you 100%. Yeah, I know. I've seen that shit before. It's possible. Huh? I've seen people do it before. It's funny. When I was on my, I think I was on my invoker, and I kept hopping back and off and on the ledge again. That shit was pretty funny, pretty janky. Damn, dude, all these level 1 support gems, huh? I don't know if I can put something here in crossbow shot. Let's do so I wonder if I take, so I have crossbow shot, right? So crossbow shot's AoE ammunition projectile. But if I have incendiary shot loaded into it, is it like having a 4-link? Essentially? So I have my supports that go with incendiary shot. And then do my supports that go in crossbow shot also affect the incendiary shot? I couldn't believe when he was talking about enchanting. That shit was insane to me that he said that. So wait, you're not going back and disenchanting everything that you pick up? What? Like, what game do you play, dude? what game are you playing? Oh, man. So every time you fill up your inventory, you got to go back and port into town and then run back over and then disenchant everything. It's like, come on, dude. Like, I can't believe that that was his answer to that. I really can't. I couldn't tell if he's... Are you being serious? Yeah, dude, it's... I mean, I get why they do it, but what it does... Because they have so many support gems that just don't do anything, or just not worth putting in anything, that it makes it to where you just have a bunch of empty sockets. And I get what they were trying to do, like, oh, we want to make it to where your choices matter with the skill gems or whatever, but like, come on, dude. That's why PoE 1 is such a great game, dude. There's so much build diversity, and you can use the same skill, the same support gems. There is more build diversity in PoE 1 than I think I've ever seen in any video game ever, dude. It's insane. Like, the game has been out for, I don't know how long, dude. How long has it been out? 10 years? 12 years? 12 years? And there are still builds that people have not found yet. That is fucking insane, if you think about it. Like, there's a build out there, dude, that nobody's ever tried before. And it's viable. With enough investment, enough crafting, enough know-how, and understanding of the mechanics. That's the craziest shit ever, when you really think about it. Yeah, dude, a lot of the design choices in this game don't make any sense. They're just counter to PoE just to be different. Because they don't want to... I guess Jonathan doesn't want to be associated with that game or whatever it is, but... Or he doesn't want this game to be, like... People to think it's the same thing. Because a lot of people don't like PoE 1, so I think that they want... They don't want the stigma of like, oh my god, that game's so complicated. Why would you even try to play? You know, that kind of thing. It's not so overwhelming, but it allowed such an incredible... Yeah. Yeah, bro, it was, that is what I love about... One of my favorite things, besides the crafting about PoE 1, is like... Because I'm a big alt guy, as you already know, but if you can just like play a character up to like level 95 or whatever, and you're like, hey, I saw this one dude play this one build, and this shit looks dope. What does he need? Okay, I think I have enough divines, and you just make that build. And you're like, damn, all right, cool. I'm going to check that out. And then you make that build. And then you do the same thing over and over again. And you could do that the entire league. You never run out of builds to make. With this game, there's like 3 builds. I don't know how they took such a step backwards, dude. And they're like, oh yeah, well, we're going to nerf everything. And then all they did was just create 3 more outlier builds. That's it. That's all it did. When you keep nerfing everything out of existence, you're going to end up with a very minimal amount of like viable builds. And then you make the game so difficult and so slow that everybody just wants to play a build that's fast. I saw a lot of posts on Reddit too, dude. A lot of people, like, they're casuals, they're trying to make their own build, and they're really struggling, dude. So I don't know what their fucking plan is, to be honest with you. If they're going to alienate those people, I mean, look at the Steam count already. The Steam count's down, bro. Bad. Bad. They've lost over... It hasn't even been out for a week yet, and they've already lost over 100,000. Over 100,000 players. That's not good. And they have mostly negative reviews on Steam. I forgot to cover that in the video. Yeah, I'm sure it's the case. It's an accurate assessment. They're down. Let's see what they're at right now. It drops at night because of the time difference. I think a lot of people are overseas. Right now they're at 106,000. They peaked at 188. Yeah, they're just going down, 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 dude. It's not good. It doesn't look good. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're going to put PoE1 on maintenance mode. They don't have the resources, dude, they've already proven to us by lying that they do not have the resources to support both games. And they lied about it, which really, really irked me, dude, because I thought this place, like, I thought Grinding Gear Games was like an upfront company, like they were really transparent. I thought that was always their get down, but the fact that they lied about that shit is pretty bananas. And they lied about it so that they could get money. Which I know that shouldn't be shocking, but pretty fucking shocking, dude. Like for this company, you know? Well, look, I'm getting Exalt. So, I'm assuming they did something. I'm gonna put on my loot filter, dude. I gotta stop playing without this loot filter. This is a stupid, this Asmirian Wisp thing too is really dumb, dude. It's a very stupid mechanic. It's like, dude, did they have any other way to, like... I don't know, dude. What I don't understand is how the fuck... Because they have the playbook. They have the playbook, dude. Like, what the fuck? They have the playbook on how to make the perfect ARPG. I just don't understand what they're doing. PoE's a goner, dude. It's not a. We're probably gonna see one more league. One more league before they just put it on maintenance mode. What's gonna happen too, you forget, I don't know if you remember this, but Last Epoch's coming out in 7 days. 7 days, dude, and Last Epoch is, and dude, their new season. Sorry, dude, I'm fucking tired. Their new season looks like a motherfucking banger, dude. I was watching the podcasts and the interviews they've been doing. Dude, they did some crazy reveals with Talkative Try. I'm gonna make a video about it tomorrow. But dude, it's insane. The crafting system that they did for the set items, bro, it's off the hook. Off the hook. If they just had the graphics on that game look a little bit better, dude, that's what bums me out about that. People won't give it a chance because of the way the game looks. I think a lot of people don't want to give Last Epoch a chance just because how janky the graphics look on it, which sucks because it's a far superior game to most for sure. It's definitely superior to this. Dude, I missed that one little area and it just fucked me. Now I gotta do that whole fucking area again. This is why I hate this game, dude. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Oh, no. Gotta kill everything over and over again. Here we go. Love it. This is what I live for, man. I live for redoing these zones that take fucking 45 minutes to get through. You die one time and boom, there you go. You don't dodge roll 55 times, dead. Redo the zone. I think that they're trying to make like a, I forget what it's called. There's a certain type of game that this is trying to be though. It's not Dark Souls, it's something else. I forget, somebody mentioned it. I forget what they called it though. It made sense. Oh shit, there's the area right there probably. Dude, where the fuck is this area at, man? I hate this. Look at this map, dude. Look how ridiculous this map is and how it's set up just to make you waste your time. See all these little outlets right here? All these little dead ends, dude. It's like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Fucking weird. Controller disconnected for a second. I hate this auto aim shit that it does too, dude. It's so bad. The auto aim for controller is fucking terrible, dude. It'll like aim at some weird shit that's not even the boss that you're trying to hit. It'll aim for like a pillar in the arena. It's very weird. Damn it, dude. It's fucking grenade skills, dude. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta wait 5 seconds for it to go off and then the boss moves. Awesome, dude. So glad that they fucking made these grenade skills like this. So sick, dude. Look at that. There we go. All my grenades on cooldown. Because the fucking boss decided to move, dude. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Everything about this game just pisses me off. Oh, there you go. He's not moving now. Jesus Christ. Oh, oh shit. Wow, that was terrible. Oh, and you had to wait for that long for the fucking the loot to drop? Alright, I think we're ready for the, we're not ready for the, whatchamacallit yet, the Dreadnought yet, are we? I was really hoping to get, whatchamacallit. Oh, I need more decks for that. I was really hoping to get, to level 31 before we went to the Dreadnought. That shit's gonna be miserable, I have a feeling. Where do we gotta go, dude? We gotta return to... Oh, okay. The horn. Okay. Return to Sacro. Oh, wait, I gotta go get the horn from him. That's what it is. Okay. Now we gotta go to the sandstorm. That's right. Okay. I forgot what it was at first. It's been a while. Can we get 5 levels in the next? I don't think we can. I think we gotta go. We're gonna have to kill, what's her name? I'm not gonna have a choice. I don't think we can get the Ripwire Ballista. Oh, damn, we need more decks. Maybe we go back for, damn, I gotta go all the way back to the hooded one for that, too. Holy shit. We'll just use Ripwire Ballista at first. Since it auto loads, it should be fine. I wonder where we could put in the for support. encumbrance. Debuffs have 15 increase. Slow support skills have 50% more pin. Where is the... Oh, you know what it is? It's probably a level 2 gem. It doesn't matter, dude. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna mess with it right now. We'll figure it out. I don't even know if these things do that much damage, but we'll see, I guess. I think once we get our artillery ballista, we'll be straight. Oh, it does pin him down. Okay, that does help. Alright. So it stuns him pretty much. Oh, I can only have one out. Oh, that sucks. I need more than that. Damn, why are they pushing my ballista around, dude? What the fuck is that? That looks like dog shit. What the fuck? Well, at least that stops them from rushing me. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Alright. Dude, this is a fucking goddamn nightmare, man. At least it gets him to sit still for the fucking grenades to detonate. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're almost there, dude. We got 4 more levels. You can actually get a decent fucking build going on. I'm trying to rely on this garbage. I wonder if I could put, I know I already have brutality in, but, oh yeah, you know what I can do? That's what I can do. Okay, let's take that out and let's put that in our ripwire. think I'm gonna do a grenade artillery ballista. I think that's what I want to do. A grenade artillery ballista build. Oh shit. Forgot about these motherfuckers right here. The two jumpy birds. They just jump on you and don't do anything else but jump. Yeah, to be honest with you, dude, I heard a lot of people just say they disappeared, but I'll check. Let me check for you real quick. Let me just grab this, let me grab this waypoint right now, and then I'll check for you, okay? Yeah, they said it was supposed to go into some sort of, like, stash or something? Sorry, it might take a minute to get to this waypoint. You know how this shit is. This game is very, very long. Unless you have 35% movement speed, you're not really moving that fast. I'll do my best not to die. Okay, here we go. There we go. We got it. Alright, I'll get this waypoint and then we'll go check it. Okay, let's see. Who do I have the most gems on? I think I have it on... We'll check this one. Okay, so... Your character has been granted a one-use full passive skill reset. If you allocate a refund any other passives before using this opportunity, then it'll be... Okay, so they're not there. That's interesting. I don't see him. Let me double check for you. Okay, it says they might have moved, but that doesn't make any sense because all this shit's unspec'd. Yeah, there's a bunch of people saying that their jewels disappeared. Oh, okay. Did you hit reclaim jewels? Solid / reclaim jewels. Look, see it? And then puts them in your inventory. So you just hit / reclaim jewels and it'll put them in your inventory for you. Yeah, there you go. See? Yeah. It's good to know. We both learned something new. No problem. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how viable the demon form is again. Maybe there was some weird shit that was going on with it. I think a lot of the builds that were working in 0.1 are just gone. Nuked out of orbit. Yeah, it sucks, dude. It's a very, very piss poor design decision, but the numbers are showing it. So hopefully they will learn their lesson. Well, the thing is it wasn't overperforming. There were 3 main outliers, dude. There was Spark Archmage, stat stacking, and then like double Herald anything. Those were the only things that needed nerfs, dude. Everything else that they nerfed was completely unnecessary. I just don't understand why they did that, dude. They lost so many players because of that. I just don't know what they thought was going to happen. They've been down this road so many times before, and it's just like... They're like, huh, this stove doesn't seem hot. Let me put my hand right here. Bad move. Well, let's see if the stove's hot this time. I bet it won't be. It wasn't a bug, dude. That's exactly how it was meant to go, dude. They just... So stupid. So dumb, dude. It's an implicit... It's a local stat on the item. It goes up with quality. That's how all the other items are in PoE forever. Ever since I've been playing, that's exactly how it's supposed to go. So it was not a bug. What it is that they felt that people were getting too many minions and that they needed to nerf it. And when they want to nerf something, they just call it a bug. Dude, Connor Converse made a video about this. It was pretty spot on, dude. He just said anything that they think is overperforming, they're just gonna call a bug. Like, this shit is dumb. Oh, man. I go play my Flicker Strike build in PoE 1, and it's just so insane how much faster it is than this. I mean, it doesn't even need to be Flicker Strike, it could just be any build. It's just so much faster. And it's just amazing to me that they thought that the people that played that game were going to want to play this game. Incredible. That level of like delusion is almost impressive. Almost. I'm about to be honest with you, I'm about to hop off. I gotta get to work early in the morning, and otherwise I totally would. But I'll be back on tomorrow, probably around the same time. This is a pretty short stream. Usually, like on the nights that because I made a YouTube video today. So usually on the nights that I have to like make and edit YouTube videos, I can't stream for that long just because I have to work early in the morning. But I try to be on as much as I can, but I gotta really try to step that up. Try to stream for longer. Doing like an hour, 2 hour stream doesn't really get me anywhere as far as building an audience. But I'll be back on here tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this one boss and then get off. I'm 28. I'm 3 levels away from getting artillery ballista. That's really gonna kick things off. Dodge rolled right into that one. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think that they re-nerfed the. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that they re-nerfed everything too. They walked a lot of the nerfs back. Hey, what's up, Scott? Sorry, man. I'm about to hop off right now. I'll be back on tomorrow, guys. So I'll be back on. Try to get on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.